So the album is called House Call because originally, I wanted to play on that black exploitation thing, with the whole Pam Grier, afro and, sexy, but, gonna run up on you and take you out and stuff like that. That's what I was going for. There was supposed to be a gun in that picture to, house call. And basically the nod to that is just like, okay, you keep killing our people, we gonna start making house calls. And so, that whole sexual thing that is given kind of like, all right, house call, she's gonna come and do something to me. No, the original house call was basically, these folks is out here killing black folks. We gonna start making house calls, and that's the true background to the title of the album. The album consists of 7 songs. Well, and I'm calling it, an EP because I haven't done some stuff in so long that, I feel that I kind of need to reintroduce myself to just this new crowd that's out here. So that's why, I did just a 7-song EP, and, I just can't wait to give you these songs. And they were just definitely influenced by a lot of different stuff, and I'm going to talk about each of them in a second. I already told y'all, what the album cover was looking like. So, like I said, it's 7 songs, and I think that they're quite fierce. They're all original except one, which is the very first track. The very first track, it was written by Mark Condon. I believe that's how you pronounce the last name, Mark Condon. Very well known praise and worship leader. I'm not sure if he's in CCM or anything like that, but I see a lot of people singing that song who sing CCM. And originally I had cut this song. It's called I'm Gonna Dance. And originally I had cut this song because I said, okay, well, this is an EP. I haven't come out with something in so long. I want every single thing to be original. So, I had cut the song and I had wrote another song. But then I ended up cutting the song that I wrote. And then I brought I'm Gonna Dance back because the first line says, I'm gonna dance all over this house. I'm gonna praise my Jesus till the walls come down. I know there's victory beyond my praise, and I'm gonna dance my troubles away. So, the fact that it's like, I'm going to dance all over this house, and most times, this whole, COVID, Corona, quarantine time, everybody's been doing online church and basically having church and praising the Lord and dancing in their house. So I said, how fitting for this song to be on this album. So I also just, kind of wanted to find a song from, back in the day, because this song is kind of old. I believe it came out like early 2000s maybe. And originally, I wanted to do it as a shout. And it's going to be a shout. It's going to be, one of those shouts. But it's going to come. It's going to come later. I don't know. Maybe I'll I might not even put it on the album. I might just do it and then just, drop it out there. This is the reason why I decided to do this song. This is what inspired me to do this song. Y'all heard that right. Y'all saw that right. So I said, let me put some spice on this song. Let me put some blackness on this song because anytime we get our hands on stuff, we always make it fit. So I said, you know what? Let me give this song the due that it needs. So that's why I did I'm Gonna Dance. Okay, so track number 2 is called Move. And basically the song is a sermon. It's in like this of a sermon. It begins, first verse, it's 3 verses. First verse just is basically kind of like a conversation to the Lord and just, sharing some thoughts about, how, just, personal one-on-one, some of the things that, I had been feeling as well as what I know some other people were feeling. So it was more so just, a pep talk, a morning pep talk to have with the Lord. And that's what verse 1 is about. But verse 2, when I wrote this song, it was right after Ahmaud Arbery was lynched in America, in Georgia. Breonna Taylor was still alive. George Floyd was still alive. I've lost count. All that happened after that. But when I wrote this song, it was only that one brother. He was the latest hit. He was the latest hit of the domestic terrorists of this land. And I said, dang, look at how many people done died since I wrote this song. This album was supposed to come out in August. It was supposed to come out in August. And it's just like, look at all the people who have passed, since then. So basically, verse 2 is a social commentary, an expose of what's going on in America. And then, that's the thing that artists have to continue to do. And then in verse 3, just is basically, in conclusion, people that ever seen me preach, when I'm ready to pull it down, verse 3 is in conclusion. So, move, gotta push it through for you. Move, gotta make it through for you. That's the chorus. The third song was inspired by, I don't know what inspired me to write that song. I mean, when I made the beat, when I made the rhythm, it was more so I was reminded of a predominantly white trance club that I was working in, and it was something about it that just reminded me of that, and I just wrote that song. But I mean, it's just a play on words. A lot of it is just a play on words. I had composed, or I should say produced, the track first, and then the track told me what it wanted me to say. So, there's some references that I'll be making. Some people are like, what? What you say? I'm like, no, I really don't, but, it rhymed, so I used it. But yeah, that song is called You Didn't Know. And because this is a strictly house album, there's a break in the music that goes to like a reggae vibe. And since I sing reggae music mainly, I just wanted to pay homage to my reggae connection there. So I don't really have much to say about You Didn't Know, other than there's some things that you didn't know. I know a whole bunch of you didn't know that this album is coming, and you are gagging all the way, gagging because you thought I had given up all the way, which I did for a second. But see, I was born on Resurrection Weekend. You know what I'm saying? In 1980, I was born in Resurrection Weekend, so I might go down, but I ain't gonna stay down. I'm not gonna stay down long. Now, the fourth track is called Scene. And now that track was inspired by the fact that on Wednesday, at a certain point in time earlier this year, it seemed like everything was on that TV at the same time. You had Lena Waithe's 20s, you had Boomerang, you had the show that basically talked about the background of Soul Train called American Soul, and then you had that old Crazy Married at First Sight, and then you had Tyler Perry's The Oval. Oh my Lord, like it was just kind of like, when do you find time to watch this stuff? So that's why I had put that song Scene as Wednesday, and I don't know if I said it earlier, since it's 7 songs, I had labeled it, I gave each song a title, but I also connected them with a day of the week. So I'm Gonna Dance is Sunday, Move is Monday, You Didn't Know it's Tuesday, and then Scene is Wednesday. So, but yeah, that was the main thing of why I had wrote Scene, and I had wrote a part of it like many years ago, like a few years ago, but it was just like I didn't have anything else to go with it, and I had wrote it for like a runway or a fashion type of show. So I said, not only will this song hopefully not only just give, you know, musical vibes, but I look forward to seeing some of these fashion designers, you know, playing the song as their wonderful clothes go down the runway. So it's not only just a house song, but this song is actually a runway song. So I'm gonna try to push it as that too. But yeah, I need to be seen. Thursday, Waves. Yo estudié español para muchos años, pero no tengo muchos amigos a practicar conmigo. Todo el tiempo algo pasa en este país. Muchas personas dicen, no soy negro, no soy negra, soy Colombia, soy Brazil. Well, they gotta say soy Brazil, they speak Portuguese. But, you know, soy Venezuela, no soy negra, no soy negro. ¿Por qué? Negros en su país tienen el mismo problemas en este país, en ellos países. Mi español no es perfecto. Si yo no digo nada más en español, pero escribir este canción, mi trabajo es trabajo. Yo soy reina negra, ¿sí? Mis amigos latinos, sorpresa. Yo hablo español ahora, ¿sí? So, reina negra is Thursday, and then Friday. First of all, let me tell you about this song real quick. I had sent this song to be done with someone else. I sent it via email, and then I sent a follow-up text telling them that I had sent it. I never heard back from that artist. So just like how I said earlier, in this season, I am not blowing up your phone to do nothing. I'm not going to keep hitting you up. There were other people that I had asked to do other stuff, you know, even, you know, just, you know, this, play a little this or that and that, and they didn't do it. I'm not going to blow up your phone in this season, because I'm going to tell you something. If it was Babyface or if it was any of them other people hitting you up to do anything, you ain't going to drag your feet. And I said, and I'm sick of these artists. No, you going to respect me. You want respect from me, you going to respect me too. So, you know, that's the background to this. And this song was actually going to just be, you know, like a nice little neo soul song. So, you know, since that artist never got back to me, I moved on to another artist. And I decided that the song was going to be a go-go song, right? So I sent the dude, you know, the song, and he loved it. And the guy is Bryant Lou Roberts, and he is right here. Oh, yeah. He fine, ain't he, right? So, and he can sing, y'all. I can't even wait for y'all to hear what he did with this song. But because, you know, I knew I was getting ready to come out with something house, I wanted to make a house version. There will be a go-go version of the song. But, you know, since the house album is coming out, you know, I just wanted to do this song, do a version of this song, and, you know, feature him on it. Now, why did I write this song? Lord Jesus. Because I have to sigh because I know this is about to go down a whole bunch of people's road, and I don't really care how people take this. But this song was written not just about a love affair, but more so how can I say this? Lord, right on my tongue. That's why I need you to give me these words, Lord God. I'm not looking at no notes or no teleprompter or nothing right now. But Lord, I need you to give me the right words to say. Okay. This song is about marriage fraud. It's not just about cheating and you know, unfaithful partners, but it's about people who use people to get what they want, and they use love to get it. And it's just crazy. It's the craziest thing, and that's what this song kind of talks about. Because what they don't realize is, even though when you come up here and you use this woman for resources, you might just find the person that you really supposed to be with, the person that really makes you feel whole, and the person that really is like your soulmate. You might just find them, but yet you can't do nothing because you've already attached yourself to someone who you pretend to love. So, that's why I had to write this song, because, it's so real. And I mean, it can go for, just a cheating situation, but, from what I know, it's written from the marriage fraud aspect. And y'all need to stop it. Y'all men need to stop it. And y'all women need to be a little more conscious, a little less lonely, a little less desperate to have a husband. You gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. So knowing those facts, that's what inspired that song. So be a little more careful, ladies, when y'all go on these vacations. Leave the vacation boo at home, because you never know what you gonna get when you bring them to your home. And then lastly, the last song, Shatter, which is Saturday, that song is a Vogue battle. That song is a Vogue battle. And I mean, and it was inspired by, I used to work at a club called Colors when I was in Richmond, and they would just have these pageants, and then sometimes they would, when the DJ would play house music, people would start just voguing. And I mean, some of y'all that know what's good with the houses, and in New York and the ballroom, if you're familiar with that scene, this song is for that. This song is for that. And that's basically it. That you got two verses, and who can kill it the most in the two verses. But yeah, who can shatter the most in those two verses, right? Anyway, make sure y'all follow me on all social media, on Instagram, Content Johnson, on Twitter, Content Johnson. Follow me. It's about to be real crazy. I can't wait to start pushing some stuff out for y'all. I can't wait for y'all to hear this album. I cannot even wait for y'all to hear this album. I can't wait. I can't wait. So, until next time, until next video, I'm sure I done forgot some stuff because I talked about a whole bunch of stuff. But until next time, I will see y'all later. Be blessed. No stress.